What's going on, All Angels Church? Good morning. Happy Sunday, July 19th to you. Jack Ricci Sanchez here, and from my bedroom, I'd like to give you a warm welcome on behalf of All Angels. We're so glad you logged on to worship with us this morning. I just want to highlight a few quick announcements at this point in the service. The first is that we are halfway through our summer sermon series called Your Daughters Will Prophesy. Over the course of 10 weeks, we are highlighting 10 different women preachers and teachers from our congregation. And we're so glad during this Pentecost season to be able to highlight the diversity of voices and perspectives in our congregation and to be blessed by words from God to our community from these 10 different women. I've personally been very blessed over the last 5 weeks. If you feel the same way, give a note of encouragement. Let them know. Text them, email them, give them a phone call, do what you need to do, but let them know that the women in our congregation are seen and appreciated. The second announcement is about our new Wednesday night series called Priests on Zoom Getting Coffee. I'm going to turn it over to the Reverend John Schmidt for a quick word on that.
Thanks for that, Jack. Briefly, just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's joined us on our Wednesday night programming, Priests on Zoom Getting Coffee. Maybe this is the first you're hearing about it, maybe you have attended, or maybe you've been wanting to come, but you've been a little shy. Well, Jimmy and I have made a little promo video in hopes of being able to coerce you to come on over and pray with us and watch some videos, drink some coffee, and be able to ask some good questions. We would love to have you join us. Again, it's every Wednesday night from 6 to 7. At 6 p.m., we will begin evening prayer, and then promptly at 6:30, we'll watch a video that Jimmy and I have produced. We have some great special guests coming up, and then we'll be able to have a little Q&A on the back end. We hope you'll join us. We've had a lot of fun doing this, and hope this has been fun for y'all as well. Enjoy the promo.
The last announcement I want to draw your attention to is a project we're involved in called Streams in the Desert. So right now we recognize that this pandemic has really felt like a desert for a lot of us. And we need stories of hope and redemption to remind each other that God is with us during this season. So I have the privilege today of talking to you about some good news and stories of hope that I've had in my own life and ways that I've seen God at work. So over the last few weeks, we've been holding midweek optional offerings for youth that still want to get together over the summer. And it's been really fantastic to be able to do things like pray with Malaya Gabri and Molly Salway, play games of Risk Mobile where I lose first every time. And this past Tuesday, I actually gave Oliver Hansen a little bit of a history lesson. So for those of you who don't know what this is a Game Boy Pocket, and this was my childhood gaming device. And I showed this to Oliver because we got talking on video games, and he looked at it, he analyzed the graphics, I turned it on for him, and eventually he goes, you know, those graphics are pretty good for your generation. And I'm just like, I'm a minute older than you, man. Like, what is this? So bad. So we had a laugh about that. And I shared that story and the rest of the stories to say that it felt and feels really joyful and rebellious and holy to be able to laugh and have fun together in the midst of everything going on. It really feels like the blessing of God in community, and the ability to have fun is just a small part of that. So I'm really, really thankful for that, and that's my story. If you've got a story that's similar, a story of hope that you want to share, you can actually do that in text form or in video form, and you can send that to COVID-19 at allangelschurch.com. That's COVID-19 at allangelschurch.com. So that's it for now. If you are interested in more announcements, you can see the rest of them at the bottom of the bulletin, and you can learn more about what we're up to here at All Angels. So that's it by way of announcements. We'll catch you later, folks.